everyone, welcome back to my fashion cupboard baby. Today I am packing for Elena. She is staying at my mum's overnight tomorrow night whilst I'm away with work. Unfortunately, I have to get up for a 7 AM flight in the morning, which means an early start for me, so let's hope she sleeps. But I thought I would share with you what I generally pack for Elena and her overnight packing. It hasn't really changed apart from the number of bottles that she has, to be honest, so hopefully this will be useful for you if you're packing for your baby to be overnight for the first time away from home, or perhaps you're going on holiday, in which case all you need to do is add some more clothes. I've got this list down to a T now because I've done it so many times, so I thought I'd share with you today. So I've laid out everything here that I'm packing in her little suitcase. Her suitcase is this really cute Winnie the Pooh one from the Disney store. This actually was mine when I was younger, and I found it at my mum and dad's loft. So I have reinvented it as hers, and it's just the perfect size for her to fit all of her stuff in. So I've laid out here all of the clothes and things that I have packed, medicines, etc., toys, and then in a separate bag, which is basically a picnic basket, I load all of her food items, her bottles, etc., which I will show you later on. Packing today for one night. She's staying at my mum and dad's, so her grandma and grandpa's, for one night whilst I'm away with work, and her daddy is working too. So I'll take you through what I pack. I always pack more than I need because you never know when a baby is going to need a change, so I always make sure there's plenty, and there's also extra clothes at my mum's house, which is fantastic as well. So if we start over this end, we've got the absolute essentials. So nappies, the ones with the little owls are from Tesco, and these are nighttime nappies with an extra layer, and these ones are daytime nappies again from Tesco. And I use the Tesco Loves Baby wipes, and then I've got some nappy bags so that my mum can put nappies out in the bin in those bags. And then I've got some vests, obviously absolutely essential. These two are from Primark and really pretty. You'll have seen them in my Primark haul if you follow this channel. And this one says "Don't sleep bébé, c'est cache un ange," and then it says "Enfant quand elle dort," which means that in this baby an angel is hiding, at least when she's sleeping. My mum and dad brought this back from Paris and I think it's really cute. And then this little teddy bear one is Nutmeg at Morrison's, I believe. So obviously 4 vests is too many for 2 days, or really just the one day, because she's going to be in her outfit when she goes to my mum's, but you can never have too many vests. Any mum will attest to that. I also have 2 outfits. So this little one my mum and dad also brought back from Paris, and it says Petite Fleur on it in little sequins, which is really, really cute, and it goes with this little pair of flowery leggings. That's one outfit, and then obviously a pair of socks as well to go with that. And then I always pack a cardigan because we live in Scotland and the weather here is really changeable. It may be July, but that doesn't mean it's sunshiny. Her other little outfit is a pair of leggings and then a little tiger vest, which is really, really cute. The outfit, I believe, is from H&M, so it's really super cute. So I've packed one long sleeved and one short sleeved, and my mum can obviously decide what to put her in depending on the weather, and still have another option if she needs to be changed. I've also packed her towel, her little baby towel with the heads. My mum has already got things like baby bath and things like that in her house, so I don't bother packing that, but I always pack her a towel. And then everything for sleeping. So we are in summer, and whilst it isn't the best summer in Scotland, it still gets a lot warmer at night than it would do in the winter. So instead of putting her in pyjamas, she sleeps in a long sleeve vest like this. So with no legs, long sleeve vest, and when she's sleeping she doesn't have any sort of pyjama trousers or socks or anything on. So I packed 2 of these vests. This one is from Lawrence and Fred at Tesco, and I think it's really cute with all the animals on it. She's always pointing at the animals so that you can tell her which animal it is. So that's really cute, and it's still quite cosy given obviously she's only wearing that and nothing underneath. And then this other one's from Florence and Fred at Tesco as well. I always pack an extra just in case. And then I always pack a pair of leggings for my mum to put her on her, because after her bath she'll put her in her vest, and I don't want her to be cold when she's still playing for that kind of half an hour before bedtime. So my mum will put leggings on her and then take those off before she puts her into her Grobag. And this is what she sleeps in the summer. So it's a 1.5 tog Grobag. It's up to 18 months, so it's really quite quite long and comfortable. It's nice and light. So it keeps her warm without overheating her in the night. So that's what she sleeps in, so I always pack that for my mum as well. I also have a little coat here, so obviously we have a cardigan, and if she doesn't need a coat then the cardigan will do, but like I said, summer in Scotland is absolutely atrocious this year, so she needs a little coat with a little hood, and this one is by Ladybird and it's really pretty and quilted. Also has pockets, not sure what she's going to put in there, maybe a dummy. And then you may remember these little shoes from my Primark haul, and this was 99p, I believe these were reduced to. Yeah, Primark is amazing for this kind of thing, and these are really cute, these little denim shoes. So that is that. I've also packed her a Cinderella Blu-ray in case my mum wants to watch that with her, because she's getting to the stage where she'll sit down and watch a movie for a little while, maybe 10-15 minutes, but then she'll go back to her toys, but she'll keep coming and standing in front of the TV, so it's nice to have a movie on in the background. In the suitcase already I have packed a few essentials, and sorry for the shaky camera here. I have packed a few essentials, so we have her toothpaste, and I always pack 2 toothbrushes because she absolutely hates getting her teeth brushed, but if you give her a toothbrush whilst you're trying to brush her teeth then sometimes it distracts her, so I always pack 2. She is teething, her 2 front top teeth are coming in just now, so I've packed some teething granules there for my mum, and also some Calpol. She had her 1 year immunisations last week, and they say that usually a week to a week and a half later the baby can maybe come out in a rash or a little bit of a temperature, so I always make sure there's Calpol in there, just in case my mum needs to give it to her. A little brush and a little comb. This is for taking her temperature, so this is by Braun, and it comes with these little covers for the ear thing. So this is an ear thermometer, and it opens like that. It's called Thermoscan. Turns on like that. And you put one of the little covers on, and then you insert it into their ear and press the button, and it will tell you their temperature. And I've obviously packed this for my mum just because she did have her immunisations, so it is possible she may have a temperature. I wouldn't always pack that. I'm not an over paranoid mum, but I am packing that because she did have her immunisations. I always pack a little hand sanitizer, and there's also one in the changing bag which I also will give to my mum, so that if she's out and about she's got everything that she needs. And Sudocrem, absolute essential. A little lip balm because her lips are quite dry, she has the cold right now. Loads of little hair clips. These are from Primark, these 3 sparkly ones, and this one is by Accessorize, and these just keep her hair out of her eyes because her hair is getting pretty long and it gets in the way. And then we have a couple of nighttime dummies. These ones are by Mam, and they glow in the dark, which is absolutely ideal if your baby wakes in the night and you're looking for a dummy to stick back in their mouth. It glows in the dark so you can find it again. So I always pack them, and I'll pack a few daytime ones in the changing bag as well. Also, just before we move on to the food items, I always pack a bag of books. My mum has tons of toys at her house already that she buys in for Elena, so I don't really pack too many toys, but she's loving this book just now. It plays a bunch of noises. And my aunt got it for her, so she's loving that just now. This is also a toy that she's really attached to, so I'm packing this for her. It's like a My First Puppy inside a handbag, and she likes to crawl about with it in her hands. And then she absolutely loves these This Is My books. She knows exactly where to go and touch all the different surfaces in it. She really likes those. So I've got a couple of those in there, a couple of other books. Like I said, I don't pack many toys for her, but that might be something you pack for your little one if there aren't toys wherever she is going. I mentioned that I also pack a variety of bibs. So this little one's from M&S, which is really cute. This little one's from Primark. I think this one's from Primark as well, and this one's from Tesco. Just a variety of bibs that my mum can use as she's feeding Elena. Looks like packed in her little suitcase. So just going to get this ready, and I'll pile her little coat and her little shoes on top that my husband can put her in the morning when she's getting ready to get picked up by my mum. This picnic basket, I like to pack her foods, and I already have a couple of packets of tissues in there because Elena has the cold, and some more teething granules so that my mum can find them. And these are all the things that I'm going to pack in here. The things my mum needs in terms of giving her milk. So she's now on cow's milk, so I'll be giving her a big bottle of cow's milk as well. And she's on 2 bottles a day, morning and night, so she'll need her nighttime bottle and then her morning bottle the next day. And Elena's not quite into drinking milk straight from the fridge quite yet, so we have our Tommy Tippy bottle warmer for my mum to use. And after she has her morning bottle, which she has her Healthy Start vitamin drops in the UK you get these from the NHS and they're supposed to have them till they're 5 years old, so she gets them every day. It's got vitamin D, vitamin E and a couple of B vitamins as well. So after she has that in the morning, then she'll have her breakfast. And so I have in here a couple of ice cubes just to defrost. These are apple and pear, which I bulk made in advance and froze. And then she has that with her porridge. This is ready break, which if you don't know what ready break is, it's basically a really finely milled porridge that you can make in the microwave. And that's what she has in the morning, along with a little bit of her cow's milk as well, which is the Blue Top whole milk. And then obviously she needs her water bottle. My mum already has one of these as well, but I always pack another one, so she's got a couple. Plenty of knives and, not knives, plenty of forks and spoons, plastic ones that Elena can use herself and my mum can use for feeding her. And then some food for during the day. So this is a lasagna, which I bulk cooked and froze in advance. She'll probably have that for her dinner. This is some chicken. Elena likes to be able to feed herself, so this is the kind of thing that you can put on her high chair and she can help herself. Again, this is frozen, but it will defrost overnight because my mum won't pick her up until tomorrow. And then I also have a tuna pasta here, which she can have for her lunch. I like to give her a variety of foods because she tends not to finish anything, but she gets fed up with food quite fast. So I always put all of those things out. I'll always put some cheese out for her, maybe a slice of toast, something like that as well. And then I always give my mum a bunch of snacks. Elena generally has 1 snack a day in the afternoon, and my mum will also always have fruit in, so she loves strawberries, blueberries, tangerines and that kind of thing, but these are also really handy if my mum's got her out and about. I really love this Organics Goodies brand, and these are little carrot cake mini oat bars, and this one's an apple and orange and she really likes these, and they're tiny, so they're like perfect size just to keep her going if you're out and about. Also like these little Californian raisins. Unfortunately you do see them out in the nappy obviously, but she likes these and they're fairly healthy. These little fruit bowl packs are kind of like puffed rice and fruit made into little sticks that babies can hold, and she seems to really like these. I don't give her too many of them because I do think although they don't have any added sugar, they are full of natural sugars, not so good for their teeth, but they are handy when you're out and about. And then these Organics little tomato slices are more of a kind of savoury treat, quite handy if I'm looking for a snack when we're out and about. And then these little smoothies are really handy. She really likes these. Again, I do worry about her teeth, so she doesn't get these very often, but really handy for me to give to my mum as snacks. And that's everything that I'm going to be packing in this picnic basket in terms of food. Like when everything is nicely packed in the picnic basket, keeps everything quite nice and cool for my mum taking it away. All I need to do is add the whole milk at the very last minute and she's ready to go. So I hope that was useful for you. Apologies for the lighting, it's getting pretty dark in here. I am, as always, packing at the last minute, but hopefully you found this useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up below and let me know if you would like to see what's in my changing bag next time. See you in the next one. Bye!